If you're a professional makeup artist and haven't heard of ShopMy, you are missing out. Let me walk you through how easy it is to get started and my best tips for making the most out of it. So here is my ShopMy page, my profile here. And let me just start out by saying I've only been doing this for about a month. But I had people who signed up under me, and so I'm creating this video for a few purposes. One, to help them maximize and set up everything so that they can start earning more quickly. And also for other people who might be interested but want a little bit more information on how to set it up and how to maximize their profits. Also, if there are other people who are finding this video who already use ShopMy but maybe aren't using some of the techniques that I am using and aren't necessarily getting the most out of it, I wanted to create this video to help people do that. So basically what ShopMy is, it's similar to Like to Know. It is an affiliate program that you can sign up for and get running in just a few minutes. And it helps you to monetize the content that you are creating, as well as monetize the recommendations that you're making for your clients. If you are a makeup artist and you are applying makeup to other people, I bet you have been asked, what lipstick did you just use on me? What was that skincare? It felt so nice. What setting spray did you use? It feels good. It works nice. It smells nice. We are constantly coming into contact with people and we are using products on them. So people are naturally interested in what we're using on them and why. And often we just send them to some place like Sephora or Ulta and they get the money for it and we don't really get anything for our recommendations. Unless of course you're somebody who does makeup lessons and maybe you are taking the time to write down all of the products and send them off with a shopping list. Well, now you have a new way that you can create recommendations and actually earn a commission for those products. So here's a quick little rundown of what my page looks like as of right now. It's Monday, March 24th of 2025. Like I said, I've been using this for approximately 1 month, and this is how I have set up my storefront, so to speak. I have a couple of collections that I've started down here that will be part of future videos and future trainings as a educator for the bridal hair and makeup industry. But you would basically just click add collection, name it. You can add some photos or other videos to go with it. You can add a link, all kinds of stuff. You can set this up however you want, and then you just start adding in your products. Basically what I did was Shein must-haves. People are always asking me what I buy from Shein for my kit. It's where I get the majority of my disposables. It's where I get a lot of my well-loved and frequently used makeup brushes, other little things to organize my kit, keep it sanitary, things like that. So I have about 21 products that are in there right now. If you click on it, you would see like it's mostly brushes and disposables, things like that. That's where I also get my hair filler as a hairstylist, all kinds of cool stuff. So when I find something new from Shein that I'm like, ooh, I really like this, I can very quickly add the link. Also, I have people ask me all the time about the Halara pants that I wear or the jumpsuits. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add those in there. I get complimented every single time I wear these waffle wide leg pants. I have them in several different colors. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start earning a commission every time somebody asks me about it. If they're like, ooh, that's really cute. And any clothes that I find on Amazon as well, because I do have an Amazon Associates account that I've had for a few years now. Then easily break it down. Skincare, makeup, all the different products in my lip kit, my hair kit, the bags that I use. So you don't have to necessarily set things up this way, but because I'm an educator and I do a lot of videos based on building my kit, go and check out my playlist about building your kit If it isn't available on my YouTube when you are watching this, it will be very shortly. At the end of this video, there's going to be another one with some advanced tips for maximizing strategies and things like that. But you'll also be able to find the playlist for building my kit off to the right-hand side if it's available when you're watching this video. The thing that I want to talk about the most though is maximizing how you set up your shop so that you are getting the most out of this. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you are getting 100% set up. If I click here on Ambassador and I go to my creator tier, now right now, like I said, I've only been doing this for about a month now, so I'm only in basically the second tier, which is Ambassador. If you go to here, it tells you how they calculate your tier. It's super easy. It takes about 5 minutes to get all of this set up. You want to make sure that you immediately get a 10 out of 10 as soon as you sign up. That is what is going to allow you to start building and really make sure that you have all of the pieces in place to show brands and to show people who are coming to your shop that you are trustworthy. Add a photo, add a quick bio, like 2 or 3 sentences. Are you a makeup artist? Are you a hairstylist? Are you an influencer? Who are you and how can you help these people? Think of it just like your Instagram bio. Why should people trust you? Create and share your very first link. I'll show you how to create links in just a moment here, but it's super quick. Create the link, share it to your Instagram stories or text it to somebody, email it to somebody. Even if it's just a friend, send them the link, start sending people the link to your profile, add it to your Instagram bio, into your link tree or whatever process you use for your link and bio on your social media, but start telling people about your storefront. Connect it to your social media. Again, it takes 2 seconds. Link it to your YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever social media you use, and then add a collection. I showed you the collections that I have, but I'm going to start to show you a few more ways that I maximize it for clients and how I would recommending products to clients. A couple other things while I'm on this, I want to just show you recent activity here is how often you are adding links. This is really an easy way to get to 25 points. 10 points just for completing your profile, and then another 15 points for creating a lot of links. It's pretty easy to get 5 to 10 points just by adding some links. But if you are going in, you are creating collections and you are adding links, each time you add a product, add the link, and this will help to boost this number and you can get 15 points super easy. That will give you 25 points before you even start sending anybody really to your profile. And then that would get you almost all the way up to the ambassador tier, because you need 30 points to get to ambassador. So if you just maximize those 2 out, you can do that in your very first few days before you've ever even made a single sale. It's pretty easy to get up to this ambassador tier that way. Every time you refer somebody else who joins ShopMy, you get bonus points. It's a really nice way, again, to go up, and that was what took me from the 25 up to the 30, and what really helped push me over the edge into the ambassador tier was because I had 5 referrals pretty quickly when I first signed up. I posted in my Instagram stories and I had 5 people who signed up within 48 hours with my link. So if after watching this video you're interested and you're like, I can do that too, and you want to sign up for ShopMy, use my referral code in the description box. I'll also pin it in the very first comment, And what that's going to do is it's going to help you get an extra 10% on your earnings for the first 6 months. I really wish that I had set up this profile way back a few years ago when I first found ShopMy through somebody else's referral link, because if I had maximized how I'd done it and I hadn't just sat around and then I added a couple of products, I didn't finish setting up my profile completely, and then I literally forgot about it for 3 years, I would have gotten so much more, and I could have been making so much more money just with that extra 10% for those first 6 months. Now, it's really important to make sure that you are getting at least a score of 6 or higher in the first 30 days. All you have to do is complete your profile, and that gives you 10 points. Even just doing 3, add a profile photo, a bio, and connect your social media, that gets you 6 points. That would be enough to qualify. Hopefully the other 3 people in my referrals go ahead and at least do these 3 things, and then this number won't go away for me, but hopefully other people will sign up and it will help to boost me. I doubt I'll ever make it to 50 referrals. That would be absolutely insane, but 20 points, that'd be really cool. The difference between the tiers with enthusiasts, it's basically what everybody starts out as. It's from 0 to 30 points, and that just gives you the links. But once you move up into the ambassador tier, you get a $10 cash bonus and you get increased visibility. Trendsetter is where it starts to get really nice because you get a $50 cash bonus. You can start chats with brands. All the brands that are part of ShopMy, you can communicate with them once you're a trendsetter or an icon, and you can request PR, so free gifts, products to try out, to create content around, obviously to create links to promote and then earn affiliate commissions on, and discount codes that you can offer your audience as well. And then when they have different opportunities for growth and just other kind of brand deals, you have increased visibility for that because you are in this tier. And then icon, obviously, that's the top tier earners, the people who are really using this to the maximum. That's a $100 bonus. You get invitations to exclusive ShopMy events, and then you get priority recommendations for collaborations. So really just going through and making sure that these top 3, you're maxing out as much as you can. That's what's going to really start to build you up. Okay, so tip number 2, up at the top here, you can see that there are different options. There are different links that people can click to get to different groups of links. There's your shelves, which is just what's on your home storefront. And that's where we already talked about those little collections there. There's, if you link your Instagram, if you have any posts, you can add a specific post and link all of the products that you talk about in that post. But what I want to show you is this one here that I created. So you can basically just click on this and add a new section. I created a custom section and I named it Shop the Look. And this is basically what it is. Every time I touch somebody's face and I do their makeup, I take their photo and let them know I'm going to create a specific shopping list for them for everything that I have used on them. Because again, how many times are you doing somebody's makeup and they're asking you, oh my God, what lipstick did you just use on me? Or I love that mascara. What one was it? And you tell them. Well, now I let them know all of the products that I used on you for your makeup today. I'm going to create a little collection for you. You can go back at any time and you can click on the picture of your face, and that is the products that I recommended for you. So some people will do this and they will just create shelves and they name it after the person. I like to do it, shop the look, and add an image, because there might be multiple people named Trisha, or there might be multiple people named Sonia or Sandy or Kelsey. This way too, other people who are coming here, so say Ashlyn was like, oh, I really loved whatever you use, she looks and she finds her face, but she might also be scrolling and be like, ooh, I really love that nude lip that she used on Maria. What was it? and she clicks on that. It's like people looking through your Instagram and being like, oh, what lashes were those? Oh, I really love that blush. They can see all of this and they don't even have to waste time communicating and waiting for you to get back to them. They literally just click on the picture that shows the look that they like. So every time you send somebody to this list right here, to the shop the look, they're not only going to find their face, but they're going to look at all the other makeup that you've done and maybe get recommendations for stuff that you didn't even use on them. But because you've worked with them, they know you and they trust you, so they'll trust all of your recommendations that you've done for other people. Say I'm Sandy, or I'm somebody who likes the makeup that's on Sandy. When they click on Sandy's photo, it's going to pull this up and it's going to have her photo here, and it's going to have all of the products that were used, and it's super easy to add them. You can just go ahead. If you're doing this from the desktop, there is the desktop version and there is the mobile version. Let me show you really quick how to add a product from the desktop version. When you click on this, it's super easy. There's a couple of different ways to add. You can click on search catalog and you would literally just type in the product. Let's say I want to do the Dior Backstage foundation. This is going to pull up all of the different partners that you can get the commission for Dior Backstage foundation. So from Dior directly, that's a 7% commission, but Sephora will give you a 12% commission. So you always want to try and find who has the highest commission in order to maximize your affiliate amount that you are making. You would just click to add it, and then it will have images that other people have used. Sometimes it takes a second to populate on there. You'd obviously want to go and try and find one that's the foundation shade that you want. This, it has the foundation, and then you can add more details. If you have a specific shade that you used and you're not putting the link to that specific shade, you would want to make sure that you add in the description like 1N or 2W, etc., etc. And then you would just click on the image and say, this is the shade that I used. This is going to show you what URL it's going to be pulling from for the image and what the destination link is. This is sending them to Sephora. And then you want to always make sure that you have link monetization on and link optimization on as well. And then you would click add product. This happens to be the foundation that I already used on her, so it'll tell me this product is already in the collection. Now, you can also add it by the URL. Say I knew that I wanted to add it from Dior directly. I could go to Dior's website, find the exact product that I'm looking for, the exact shade that I'm looking for, whatever. I can copy the URL, click on here, paste it in there, and it will go ahead and it will add it. The other way you can do it is search my products that I've already added. If it is something that I use frequently, like the Tatcha water cream, I do it all the time. I can just go and very quickly add the little plus sign and it would add it to the collection. These are all of the products and you can set this up really quickly. So this is another way to build links quickly to start earning you to get that 15 points, as just go through your makeup kit and add links for every single product in your kit. That will also make it super quick and super easy to build these collections for people within minutes. You could snap the picture and then sit down in your car 5 minutes later after you've packed up and you're ready to leave, add in those products really quickly, add new, and then click on my links and just boom, add all of the products and it creates that collection. It's shoppable for them immediately. The same goes if you're doing a makeup lesson. As you're using the product on that person, go ahead, keep your phone in your lap and just keep adding it to the collection, and that way you don't forget and you don't have to write notes about what you use. They don't have to write notes about what you used, any of that. It's all right there for them. I haven't really done these things yet that I'm going to recommend. I'm in the process of doing those right now. But tip number 3 is to create a few Instagram posts with product recommendations, and then people can get the link to those products on your ShopMy. So if somebody sees something on your Instagram and they're like, oh, I love what you used, what is it? Or they just read the description, you can say, go to the link in my bio and click on the ShopMy link that you have in there if you have like a link tree. Or you can literally just put your ShopMy as your link on your Instagram profile. You can let them know, scroll over to the Instagram tab and all of the posts will be there. Find this post and all the products that I've used are going to be listed there. You can shop right from there. You can have a little blurb in your notes on your phone, copy and paste, that says, here is how to find the links to this. Create a couple of quick posts recommending your favorite products. If you are a bridal makeup artist, maybe make a quick Instagram reel or even a carousel that is your favorite lip combos. That's 3 products per combo that you can recommend and link underneath this post. Same thing with your Holy Grail products. Pick maybe 3 to 5 products that are your absolute favorites and talk about them in a reel. It's not only going to help to increase your visibility and help you grow on Instagram, it's going to also be a way to send people over to your ShopMy. Other people might find a different reel of yours. So maybe they find your favorite lip combos reel. They come over to your ShopMy, they click on the Instagram and they realize, hey, she's made a bunch of other reels. They're going to go ahead and they're going to watch those. Those 2 things are going to start to cross promote back and forth. It's going to increase your visibility on your ShopMy, and it's also going to increase visibility to your other posts on Instagram because people are going to be going and watching through them. Chances are, if you've done a reel about products, they're going to want to watch that reel first before they shop. This is going to help to drive traffic in both ways. People love saving money, so create a post with your favorite money-saving drugstore products. And I can almost guarantee you that will do really well both on Instagram as well as on your ShopMy because people are going to be able to come and purchase them all. Make sure that all those links are to the same store. So if you're talking about drugstore products, I highly recommend just finding all of those products at Ulta and making sure that all of your links are for Ulta. So each time that they click on it, they can add to cart, they can buy everything in the post all at once, and you get commissions on all of those products versus having them shop around to other websites. They might decide that's too much work and they would rather just go in person and purchase. Make things easy for people if you're going to go that route. This is an easy way to create bingeable content that's product focused, builds comments and engagement on your posts when people are saying what they love about these products, and it's a great way to cross promote between the 2. Make sure that in your caption, you are creating some type of engagement. Either ask people, what product do you want to try first? Have you tried any of these products? Do you love them? Or which one do you want to try first? That's going to get people to comment, and that's going to help to feed the algorithm and drive more exposure on your Instagram posts, which in turn is going to send more people over to your ShopMy profile. Now, in the follow-up video to this, I have some advanced techniques that I want to talk to you about, and I'm going to be giving you my engagement builder for advanced techniques. So make sure that you go ahead and you watch that video next. My next tip is to create a quick QR code and add it to your business card. You can see where here at the bottom, I put love a product I used on you. Find them listed under your photo on the Shop the Look page on my ShopMy profile here. And then there is a QR code that they can go ahead and they can scan with their phone. It's gonna pull up my ShopMy page, and then they just go to Shop the Look, find their face in all of those products. Every single person, as soon as I am done with their makeup look, I use a little swatch jar and I give them a little bit of the lip product that they used. I also give them any velour sponges that I used on their face, any of my blender sponges. I put it all in a little baggie and I give that to them along with some blotting papers. And I let them know, here's my card. If you love any of the products that I used on you today, if you love this lip color and you want to be able to go purchase the full size on your own, here's where you can get it. You can always refer back to this at any time down the road, and it will always be there. And so that's a really great way to recommend products to every person. And like we talked about in tip number 2 with the Shop the Look collection, they're gonna go look for their face, but then they're gonna find everybody else whose makeup that you've done and potentially fall in love with those products as well. Tip number 5, again, people love saving money. They love a good deal. So what I would recommend is going to sites that people are going to frequent, like Ulta and Sephora, and looking at their daily deals. What kind of sales do they have going on? Do they have any specific products that you love and that you recommend? Now, don't just go find stuff that is on sale just to make money off of it. You always want to be recommending products with authenticity, and you always just want to make sure that you are doing this with integrity. I like to just come to Sephora and take a look and see, all right, what products do I already love that I can recommend for people? They have daily deals, they have week-long deals. Say I loved the Urban Decay waterproof foundation. It's 50% off right now. What I could do is I could create a link. There is something called quick links, and that is one of the things for like your first link that you create and you share. Super easy to do. So you can come up to links, create new link, add by URL. So I would say, all right, this is the product that I love. Say I am fair neutral. That would probably be the closest recommendation for me. I would go up here, copy the link, come up here and paste it. Now I have this. Now if I wanted to edit it so that it showed a different photo, I could do that. I could add a description and add more details to it, etc., etc. Maybe I want to go in and be like, no, I want a lighter shade that looks more like what I would be recommending. It's gonna be more authentic, even though I'm recommending it for other people. If it's something I'm saying, hey, I use this and I love it, but I'm putting a picture that shows somebody else's complexion, it's probably not going to come across as authentic. Just a little tip, just either choose something like this. Usually product photos are what's going to do better anyways, so I would just say this and click save, and now it's going to update it. Then from my phone, I would go to this page here and take a snapshot. I would take a screenshot with my phone and then post it to my Instagram stories. Then copy the link for this referral and then use the link sticker in my stories and say, hey, if you love this foundation, it's one of my favorite products. It's on sale for 50% off for a limited time. Here is the link to go and purchase it. And then if you're doing that maybe once a day, you could even start a series so that people know to come to your Instagram stories for a daily recommendation and a daily deal that you found online for products that you use and the products that you love. For all the stuff in my kit, I always check Sephora and I always check Ulta. And because I have an Amazon Associates account, I check because some products I do recommend, some skincare stuff, lashes, things like that you can purchase on Amazon. So I will be checking for those daily deals and posting it. So that's just a really quick way to create one-time links that don't have to be a part of collections. I really hope that you got a lot of information out of this. You found it helpful, and it helped to answer some questions about not only what ShopMy is, but how to better utilize it in a way that comes across authentic and doesn't come across salesy. Because if you are just creating these shop the look profiles for all of the people that you are doing, it's a really passive way to just say, hey, here is what I used. If you like it, you can go ahead and you can purchase it. It's a great way to just have that running in the background and a way to get a little bit extra out of your social media and your Instagram. When you are using products and people are asking you about the products that you use, you might as well make some money for referring those products to people. Because if they're going to go out and they're going to spend the money on it anyways, you might as well get something for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure that you are checking out the next video with my advanced techniques for how to maximize your earnings with ShopMy. I have a couple of advanced techniques of other things that you can do with Instagram posts and also with linking affiliates through Amazon. So go ahead and click the next video. It should be up on your screen now. You can go ahead and watch that. And if you are interested in joining ShopMy, go ahead and use my referral code to get that extra 10% on all of your referrals for the first 6 months. Make sure that you are going through and getting completely set up and you get those first 10 out of 10 points. So that way you can maximize your effectiveness. Don't waste time like I did and let it go by a few years. Jump right on it and you might as well start earning that extra 10% right away.